you a chance. Like, I'm not gonna force you to do something. I'm gonna correct it the right way. I'm gonna call his superiors and say, hey, this guy's aggressive, he's touching people, he's pushing people. He has no right to do that. Now, if I was under the law, I believe if someone is touching you, an unwanted touch, you have a right to defend yourself. And I believe you have a right to match that force. I put it that way. You have a right to match force against force. So if somebody's pushing you and shoving you, and you don't want to be shoved and pushed, and it's not lawful, you have a right to defend yourself. That's called self-defense. Whether it's law or not, first law of man is self-preservation. So that's the first law. You gotta prevent people from doing harm to you. And you know, he kind of tried to what you call belly bop. I've seen that done a few times. People try to push you with their belly. That's an assault, just so you guys know. Or that's actually the battery part of it. So the battery part is, if I'm not mistaken, is the battery is when you do the physical. The assault is the verbal. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I looked that stuff up, but I believe the assault is the verbal part and the battery is the actual physical part. I'm just gonna give you a quick walk around this building. I'm gonna head up out of here. Figure, hey, I appreciate my viewers that do send me input. Some of them send me emails, some of them send me texts, and some of them send me YouTube messages. But either way, I do get the message, and I appreciate all the input I get. Somebody, that may be another video. Somebody told me something about the corruption in the city hall. Who brought them in there, how they got there, and what they're doing in there, and how they control the mayor's office. That's very interesting. That might be a whole different one. We gotta look at that one. Somebody's controlling the mayor's office, and I guess there's specific people in there that are controlling the mayor, like telling the mayor literally what to do and how he's gonna do it. Like, we gotta look. If it's said, it has to be some truth to it. I put it that way. Like, I don't know all the facts behind it, but I gotta look into it. And like Fox 25, they get a lead story, and they don't know if it's true or not. They have to go look at it and see what's going on. And then when they look into it, they find out it's true. So that's how things work. Somebody gives you a tip. Somebody gives you a lead. It could be a good lead. It could be a bad lead. But you gotta follow the lead and see where it takes you. So I'm going to give you a quick look at what they have over here. Commonwealth of Massachusetts Department of Transitional Services. Parking by permit only. So it doesn't say no trespassing. So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could walk all in there. And you wouldn't be trespassing because there's no sign that says no trespassing. That's according to the law. There's no sign. Like, I see a lot of auditors that go in, one day I might do a video like that, walk in and record all the trucks, all the cars, and see what they say or what they do. See, you gotta actually take it that step. Sometimes you have to, because just because somebody tells you something doesn't mean that it's true. The other thing I noticed, this building where the bank used to be at over here, it's been vacant for years on top of years, and looks like no developer even took a bite on it. It used to be the old Citizens Bank years and years ago. But when they opened up in South Bay, I guess they had no reason to be two places at the same time. And it's been vacant for, wow, maybe 10 years or more. It's been vacant for a long, long time. And up until this day, no one has took any consideration in that building. Not too sure the whole story behind it. But it's like just sitting there collecting dust. I'm just gonna walk to this car, and I just want to give you, I don't like doing short videos, so I like to keep them fairly long. Like, I don't want to do a 5-10 minute video. That's like, you could do that, but I like to give it, you know, some kind of content with some kind of information in it. Don't want to cut it too short. Stay 6 feet apart. Impossible Burger. Huh, interesting. Last time I was recording the other day, and I just happened to see a car accident, and the guy refused to exchange the papers. I don't know why, but he refused. Even after the police officer told him to change papers, he literally refused. We don't know the whole story. I'm going to contact that gentleman later on to find out what was the outcome of that. I exchanged information with him. So I'll probably call him in a week and ask him, like, how did that work out? And I told him he could use my footage as evidence. And I didn't want to post a long one hour video. Actually, it was more than that, hour and a half video. But wow, that mailbox actually works. Wow. They don't have no pickup time. No pickup time at all on there. I wonder if this is an active mailbox or if it's just, is it like a transfer box? But the fact that it opens, it must be an active mailbox. It just tells you the ounce rules and everything, but it doesn't tell you the pickup time. That's kind of old mailbox too. I thought they decommissioned the old mailboxes. Now, I don't know if that's another thing with U.S. Postal Services. About 3 months ago, the U.S. Postal Service threw away a lot of mailboxes. I'm talking about like two yard. No, it's bigger than that. 2 30-yarders of mailboxes, and they were in pretty good condition, better than that one. And they took them and sent them to the dump. I don't know why, but they did. That's another thing to look at. We'll look at that too. Like I said, everybody gets a plug. Good or bad, they get a plug. Everybody gets a plug. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I think I did what I had to do on this side of town anyway. I'll be off to the next side of town in the next 5-10 minutes. Just so you guys know, I did a video about this Metropolitan credit union over here, about them blocking traffic going in the wrong way over here. Ed Colburn, who is the City of Boston ISD attorney, says it has nothing to do with their department. So my next step is to call the transportation department to find out who governs it. Now I know it's going to be a back and forth ordeal. I already see it coming. I already know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to push it back on ISD. ISD is going to push it back to them. And finally, I'm going to just say, you know what? I'm going to get both you guys to talk together and find you guys battle out that way. But I do have his email, so I might post that email on my, maybe on YouTube. I'll see what happens. See how that works out. Now, the other, somebody told me to, you know what, I might do that too. Somebody told me to come by here at work time and just stand right here and record all the cars coming in and out. Because it's supposed to be a document who goes to work and who doesn't go to work, and who leaves and who doesn't leave. Hey, that might be the next one I do. Just stand here for about 8 hours, just record trucks coming in, trucks going out, and what they're doing, and match it with the log, and see what's getting done. And they said you have to hold your public officials accountable, and the only way you can do it, you have to get out there and get your hands dirty. You can't do it from behind the desk. It's impossible. You gotta get out there and physically get busy. You gotta get out there. Now, that person that told me about this one, I appreciate it. I look for more information, and I will be following your lead. That's the other thing, the CDC, or it's not even the CDC so far. Well, Dr. Fauci and the CDC are now saying you should be wearing 2 masks. 1 mask is not good enough. You gotta wear 2. Now, if that's the case, for a whole year, everybody's been getting infected with this virus with their mask under their nose and on their chin and all this other stuff. So now, you got 2 masks you gotta wear. Look at this guy speeding. See if he's gonna slow down. He slowed down. I always like to do that. Put the camera right on them while they're speeding, because if they're going over 25 miles an hour, which I believe it is in the city, you want to know why? Now they're gonna go real slow now. There's a video of that coming up exclusively. I'm gonna be doing just a video just watching cars. I must pick one of the fastest speed zones in the city of Boston that I know of in this area, and I'm gonna start recording for like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and show you all the people who speed up and down the streets. Let's see how fast they start. I already got 3 in mind already, but I'm gonna keep looking. There's other ones out there. So next time, guys, I'm Nez Porter. I'll catch you on the next one.